Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, and welcome your faces to some City Skylines. I certainly hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you happen to be, because I'm excited. It's been a while. It's been a little while since I sat down to play some City Skylines, and I'm thinking that today I want to do something I've not done in a long time, and I want to play a scenario. In fact, I want to play this one, the City of Gardens, where the challenge, the scenario, is all about making the small industrial city of peach trees a comfortable place to live. We will win if we can manage to construct 10 different park and plaza buildings, 15,000 squares of organic and local produce, specialization, if we can get an average citizen happiness over 85 and a population over 50,000. And then there's a few lose conditions that we're not even going to look at because they don't matter. They just don't. It's simple as that. I am running a couple of mods. I will put a link in the description below if you're interested in checking those out. I'm gonna do my best to not use and abuse them too much because I do want a challenge here. I think the last time we played a scenario, it was Tornado Country, which went pretty well. The City of Gardens, I am optimistic. So let's jump in, let's have some fun, let's play some City Skylines. Okie dokie, what are we looking at here? We have what looks like 3 landfill sites up this way, and one of them's full. So let's start by getting rid of that because it seems like we're not really going to be needing it. It can empty out into the 2 other landfill sites. And let's just, you know what? Let's just review everything that we have, because this, I didn't build this. Obviously, it's a scenario. This came pre-built. It's part of the challenge. I don't know what's in here. You don't know what's in here unless you've played it, in which case you might. But we have what looks to be a coal power plant, a coal power plant, and a coal power plant. Even though we can get our hands on oil, which might not be a bad idea. 120 megawatt output on that versus 40 on these. So what I'm thinking we do is we have another one done there. It might be worth ditching 3 of these coal plants in favor of, where was that other one? Right there. In favor of an oil plant. Because if these are putting 40 out, I mean, 4 and 4 is 8 and 4 is 12. These put out 120. So, you know, 3 coal plants is the same as 1 oil plant, which seems like a pretty good trade-off. So let's throw the oil plant just down here. Are those houses? Those are those? Wait a minute. That's industry right beside the houses. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's throw the oil plant in there, and that will make up for the coal plants that we just got rid of. So that's electricity sorted. In terms of water, we are pulling up some water here, which is fine. Sewage is going out here, which is not as good. I might switch over the eco outlets, but we'll see. The piping is a bit of, well, actually, I was going to say it's a bit of a mess. I'm not one to judge. I sometimes miss piping. Let's get rid of you. I don't think we're going to need it. We can save a little bit of money there. I mean, what are we saving exactly? 240 per week. That's not bad. In terms of garbage, we have the landfill sites. We've already seen that. I doubt we have any industry. In terms of medical, we have 2 medical clinics. Do we need 2 medical clinics? I know that might be a little harsh. It's like, oh, do we really need them? Do we really need 2 medical clinics? I'm not sure. The coverage isn't bad. We do have a little suburb up there, so maybe we'll keep 2 of them. That's fine. Fire coverage is leaving a little bit to be desired, so I'm going to move this one. Which actually is probably going to be a good idea anyway. I'll tell you why in just a second. So that can move a little bit closer to this neighborhood. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to bring a road through there for a little bit of a better connection. Policing is leaving a bit to be desired as well, but we'll come back to that. This is just, it's just, you know, reviewing it. We're just looking and we're just seeing, we're just sort of feeling our way around peach trees. We're just seeing what's going on. Education's fine for elementary. High school is fine, and then university doesn't exist right now. No public transport by the looks of it. We can fix that eventually. No parks and plazas, which we do need to get in here for the challenge. And then nothing in here either, and we can't afford anything in there anyway, so that's fine. That's not bad. That is not bad. We can have a look at our winning conditions here. Citizen happiness is 65 at the minute. You know, population needs to be higher, different park and plaza buildings, all of the organic and local produce, etc., etc., etc. We'll get there. We will get there. This is just the beginning. That's all this is. I'll tell you what I would like to do, though. I want to go in, and I want to take this road right out of there. So all of this just needs to go, because it's a total mess. It's awful. It's terrible, and I hate it. That road can go as well. And what I'm going to do, like I said, a couple of mods. So network extensions is enabled. I'm going to try and not use and abuse it, like I said. What I want to do, I'm thinking, is I want to bring a road straight through here. So just a simple avenue straight across. And then we can bring you straight down. And we can bring you straight up. So we'll do something like that. It's not a grid, it's not perfect, but it's probably better than what was there before. We can also go in, take out a bit of the industrial zone in there. I'm thinking this could actually be some kind of park / plaza type thing at some point. But for the meantime, I want to do this as a bunch of commercial. I want to do this as a bunch of commercial. That can be a little bit commercial as well. And so can this. So that's all going to be like a buffer between residential and industry. In fact, this little bit can just be industry. So that's going to be a bit of a buffer, which will be beautiful to have. I wouldn't usually put residential on an avenue. I think I'm going to keep that rule actually and say there, and all around here. And do we have some space up? We do. So we have some space in this neighborhood suburb looking thing as well. So we'll just fill all of that with residential zoning too. And that's going to start boosting our, our population, which is good. We have a bit of demand for residential, a little bit of demand for commercial. So hopefully we'll see all of this build. It looks like we are seeing a bit of construction in there, which is lovely. So we'll let all that build up. We'll let people move in. And while that's going on, I'm thinking we're going to be wanting to fix this, because this is a site is what it is. It's a bit of a site. It's a bit of a mess. So, I mean, we have got the money. You know what? We've got the money to do this. Let's do it. I want to fix this ahead of time so don't forget to do it later. So take that all out. And let's go ahead and just do a little bit of work. We'll turn off road guidelines. A little bit of work here just to tidy this mess up, because it's pretty bad. We'll go for 3-lane highways. We'll go there. So 2 units and 2 units. And then in theory, we should be able to, can I use this road to do it? So 3, no, 2, no, anarchy? Do I have road? I don't know if I have road anarchy. Oh dear. That could be awkward. All right, this might not be possible. Distance too short. That's fine. I can make it work. We'll do 3 and 3. Bulldoze you guys. I might not have installed road anarchy. That's awkward. So 4 and 4. So that's fine, right? That sort of works. Can't bulldoze those, so I might have to do this. Which is arguably not an improvement. I'll be honest. Arguably not an improvement. I do have... Oh my god, how do I close this? I do have Move It enabled. So if I really wanted to, I can sort of get some nice curves going here. Which is good. Except for these bits. Can I oh boy. You know what? That's fine. That's okay. That's all we need. We've improved it somewhat. Just ever so slightly improved it. Ugh. Let me have some, hold on a minute. Right. This might work better. So there, and upgrade. That's a bit better, isn't it? And then sort of do this, sort of do that. Sort of do that, sort of do that. There we go. It's a bit nasty, but it'll do the job. And then a little bit of lane management just to make sure nothing too crazy is going on. I realize I don't need a U-turning lane, so we'll just do that. And there we go. So that's fine. We've got our highway coming into the city all nice like. In fact, I'm feeling so fancy. I'm just going to turn this into a 6-lane road. There we go. So that solves that problem as well. We can just go ahead and be like, boom, you go there, and boom, you go there, and boom, you go there. No problem. Job thoroughly done. All right, so traffic coming into the city has a beautiful stretch of highway there. Beautiful. I mean it. Absolutely beautiful stretch of highway. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I'll tell you what I do want to do. I want to have a proper look at this layout. Because we've got what? An avenue sort of cutting right through the middle, which is good. It's a nice straight avenue placed by yours truly. We have this bit, which is probably unnecessary. So I'm thinking I might get rid of that bit of avenue. And then we got this bit, which is, I mean, this is all kind of weird the way this avenue goes, isn't it? Like, it's really strange. I get that it's supposed to be. You know, I get that it's supposed to be kind of random and kind of messy and all that stuff. I hope, like, the real awkward part here is someone spent ages designing this is what the real awkward part is. Like, absolutely ages. And I'm just sitting here going, it's a random mess. It's awful. I hate it. Anyway, we'll assume it was sort of random. But hopefully I'm not offending anyone. I'll tell you what we will do. Let's go ahead and throw in, before I do offend anybody, we'll throw in a little bit of commercial around here. I'm thinking take that out, take all that out, because it's kind of a mess. And I'm not 100% sure how I feel about all this industry. It's an industrial town, which is good, but I feel like I want to put it elsewhere. I feel like the industry needs to move. So what I'm going to do is I'm thinking I might buy this tile. As kind of useless as it would be, because I don't get a lot of space from it. I might buy this one or this one and build industry into, like, I guess if I bought this one, I could build industry into that space and give it a dedicated highway connection. Let's do it. I can also build on the other side of the highway, which is fair enough, I suppose. Let's buy that. And we'll, you know, take a little look. Because I think the industry needs to come out of around the mountain, and I think I could put houses and all around that. So that could be nice. I'm not wanting to style this too much. I do want to mention I'm not going for a necessarily beautiful looking town here. But if I can make it look sort of okay, I'm gonna, because it's me and I'm weird like that. So let's have a little bit of fun here. Let's see if we can do, I don't know, turn off guidelines and do that. What kind of distance are we looking at here? So can I get this to line up? I might not be able to. So 19 and 10. So if I was to go 9 and then do that, that gives us a 10 by 10. So that's a nice little curve in there. It sort of follows the highway a little bit. I'm realizing I could have some fun here as well. And by fun, I mean, I can finally fix the mess that I made. So let's absolutely be doing that. So go to there. So 42, 32, right. Okay. So if I was to go 22 here and 22, what does this give me? So that's 20 and 20. So if I go 12 here and 12 here, that should be 20 by 20. It absolutely is. So we can do that and we can do that and boom, we have a beautiful, I do mean beautiful, beautiful curve. It looks exactly the way I wanted it to. Let's upgrade the whole thing to have sound barriers. Upgrade that whole thing to have sound barriers. We could actually, if we really wanted to, downgrade to a 2-lane highway, which I'm thinking I'm going to do because yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to downgrade to a 2-lane highway because I'm weird like that and because it just makes a bit more sense for traffic. This right here, we can just go ahead and correct a little bit like so. And then, yeah, that should be fine. So that's going to be our 2 lanes of traffic going in, going out, 2 lanes splitting off here. That's perfectly fine. But what I can do, and the reason I wanted to get this right, is I can do this. And I can, let me see, what kind of distance are we looking at here? I can do, I think that's about the right distance. And I think that's about the start of the curve. But I can basically do this, where we can get that exact same curve. So we can have it look all nice. You see what I'm doing here? Oh, that was on fire. We also have a lot of demand for residential, which is good. Because I'm thinking, all of this industry, gonna rip it out, gonna put it over here, gonna give it a highway connection, which I need to do before I forget to do it. So let's actually take a look at that. What kind of highway connection can we do? I did download a lot of interchanges, as you can see, because I cannot, for the life of me, design them myself. So it's not really gonna fit. That's not a sentence I ever imagined myself saying in a video, but well, that one's kind of compact. That might fit. I think maybe we'll just be lazy and connect it to the avenues for the time being, so we'll not worry too much about it. Let me also be lazy and take out all of this, because I want to get rid of all of this. I'm gonna bring a road straight down there so that I can make it work a little better. So that road straight down to there, goes straight over there, and then we can essentially just connect this wherever we want. So bring this over, bring it straight down parallel to that road. And then I'm thinking that this is gonna be an avenue, and it's gonna connect straight through there. And then this can sort of do the same. Except that probably should be an avenue. Should it be an avenue? Yeah, that should probably be an avenue too. I realize I'm making this whole situation with weird roads a lot worse, but it's fine. It's fine, probably. We'll put our coal plant out there. We can get the oil plants and we can put it next to the coal plant. So that's our power plants way out there. Let's go ahead and just keep doing a bit of bulldozing. I think we're all right though. I'll tell you what. Let's take this out. Let's run commercial down that avenue, which has got some weird zoning on it, but that's okay. We'll run commercial straight down the middle of the avenue. I'd love to fill up this space in here with more residential, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be pretty lazy about it as well and just be like, you know, boom and boom and boom. So something like that. We'll be really lazy about it. We'll just put, you know, it's just sort of basic grids. I'm not gonna be doing grids for this whole thing though. Don't worry. I know someone's gonna be like, oh, here we go with the grids. Surprised you haven't built a battery. It's not, don't worry. All right, just chill. Just get yourself a cup of tea and have a little faith. All right. I'm not doing a battery, and I'm not doing this whole thing in grids. All right, just chill. We got this, you and I, is what we got. We got this. So we've cleared out all that space. Let's turn all of that into residential, and all of that into residential, all of that into residential. And honestly, let's just fire some industry back there. I don't think I'm going to do it here, though. That can be a pretty solid buffer, is what that can be. So that'll be our buffer. Then industry basically all the way out here. Although I do need to get some... I do need to get that organic commercial in here at some point as well. But we'll get there. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm rushing a little bit. I shouldn't be. But we'll get there. So let's do some pipes. And let's just do some pipes there as well. I'm going to try and not forget these, because that happens a lot as well. You might remember. We have our pipes. We have our electricity. We have a water connection, a sewage connection. So, assuming everything goes to plan, and you get some water as well, that'll hopefully all fill up. All of the residential will hopefully fill up. We're hopefully going to keep making money. And I'm hopefully going to be able to go in here and start getting rid of this industry, because I'm not a big... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no, not this again. Wait, hold up. Why do we have fire helicopter? What? Where are we getting fire helicopter? Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Owner fire. What? Firehouses have helicopters? You have 6 fire engines? I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever. It's probably all right. Probably nothing to worry about. Let me have a little look here. Just remind myself of this challenge. So, yeah. So this is. I'm noticing citizen happiness has gone down to 63. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. This new area, park. And let's see. I'm thinking plaza. I'm thinking we go a bit crazy. We do a park and a plaza. I don't think we want to do it right next to all of the industry, but I think we want parks and plazas. I'm thinking there as well. I'm thinking that might cheer people up. I think I might move that one though to a slightly different location, such as there. And we'll fire a bit of commercial around it, make it look all fancy-like. This can go back to being residential. And that'll hopefully cheer people up a little bit. Is that going to boost the happiness? 64? It did 65? 66? It's never been higher. They're going crazy. It's oh my god, 67. There we go. All right. It's 68. 68. I mean, really, can it get any better? Can it get any better? I'm really wanting it to go 1. I had a joke lined up for, you know what? Forget it. The joke doesn't matter. You can probably imagine what it was anyway. It's fine. Really wasn't my greatest joke anyway. Yeah. All right. So they're happier. That's good. We've got that going for us. That should also count as 2 of the 10 required plazas. I wonder if I can get that out of the way sooner than later. I wonder if I want to get that out of the way sooner than later. It's probably a more important question there. Because, you know what? I will. I think we will. We'll do, now those are the same. Those aren't different parks and plazas. Those are one and the same. All right. Hold on. We'll just do the 1. Put it in the middle. We can do a bit of zoning across there. Bit of housing behind it. We'll do some paths or something. We'll do something to kind of tie this thing together. So bring it across, go there, go like that, and that is our midpoint there. So just a little something to bring that area together. That'll hopefully cheer people up a little bit. How are we looking? 70. Not bad. Not a bad start. Okay, so population's climbing towards 6,000 again. It was over 6,000 before I bulldozed all of the residential in this area, so we're gonna have to have people come back in. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do as well is be a little bit cheeky here, and I want to start doing some districts, and I want to start doing these kind of earlier than later, because I don't want to forget to do them. And I'm thinking that what we're going to do is have that right there be a little square. So this little road here is not going to get used too much. And then I'm thinking that we're pretty much going to do the same down here. So this is all going to be its own space as well. Now that road in front of the industry, this road here on the left, that needs to be used. Obviously the avenue needs to be used. But the little road going down there through the middle of Chester Park doesn't need to be used. So that's my thinking. We're not gonna let them use that road too much. And then if I go in, I don't even know if we have the Old Town policy yet, do we? We do. So Old Town there and Old Town there is gonna force all of the incoming traffic onto the avenue, which could be good, could be bad, probably bad, but that's fine. It's going to stop them using the little roads. It's going to stop them using the roads that's, it's going to stop them using the roads that can't handle that much traffic, which is exactly what we want to be doing. So, oh, you're empty. Good. All right, bulldoze. And I'll tell you what else we're going to do. We're going to go in and we're going to start taking out a bunch of industry because I don't want it here. I just don't. So all of that industry can go, and we can also go in and start doing some more residential. We have the demand for it. So what I'm thinking is I want to go here, and I want to go 10 and 10, and we're going to try and do, let's try and have some fun here. Let's try and do some curves or something. So let's go there and 10, and let me do, let's see, let's do 10 by 10 to start with. Then this one would be 20 by 20. This one would be 30 by 30. And this one would be 40 by 40, which I don't think is going to happen, but we'll find. Oh, yes, it is. There we go. So 40 by 40. Beautiful. Looks really similar to something I did in the Nerdsy series, doesn't it? Looks awfully familiar. But that's all right. This will be like a weird little part of the suburb. It's going to be awful. I mean, living over here right across the highway from industry, but that's fine. Let me see. Can I get this to line up? Ooh, that lines up perfectly. Look at me. It's almost like I planned that. I didn't, but it's almost like I did. There we go. Get that in there as well. So that seems all right, doesn't it? Seems like kind of a cool layout for a hip new suburb. It's been a while, all right? It's been a while. I've got a lot of dad jokes built up. You're gonna have to deal with this for the next while. All right, we'll do that, and we'll do that. It's all right. I'm just laughing at myself at this point, just so you're aware. Just someone's got to, right? That's the rule. You know, someone's got to. I don't even know what I'm laughing at. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not even sure what's funny. But that's all right. So that'll be fun. That's kind of a cool layout for pipes. I'm quite happy with that. Let's just run through here with a bunch of them as well. Let's run over to there and there. Not quite even, but it'll do the job. Never mind. Space already occupied, really. Okay. Right. So connect those up. Can I? I need the pipes. Can I do this? Can I bring this out? Like, yeah, I can do that. So that actually works kind of nicely. So that gives that whole area really good coverage, and that's a really nice pattern, if I do say so myself. So I've got that going for me. Let's do this bit straight down, and that'll give all that area water and sewage. And then in terms of power, I mean, that's just going to be a case of, you know, building it in the right way. So we'll fill up that bit, and we'll fill up that bit, which will give us some pretty nice dense zoning. We'll do a nice big park right in the middle. It won't go in the middle. It won't go central because of course it won't. Sorry, I'm just a little, every time. Triggers me every time. I just want to make you aware of that. Okay. Tennis court and basketball court. We'll do those. So we'll do tennis. We'll do basketball. Yeah, so that'll be good for the neighborhood, right? That'll keep them happy. That did count. So that's good. We've got some good stuff going there. That area is going to build up so quickly. That area is going to build up so quickly. They're going to love it. They're already loving it. That's fantastic. Oh my God, it is building up so quickly. All right, I'll tell you what then. Let's fill up this bit. And, well, not that bit, just this bit over here. And we'll try and get it to build a reasonable pace. I don't want to go too crazy with it. Because if I go too crazy with it, it's just going to build everywhere and no one's going to be happy. So we're gonna let that build up. They are complaining about garbage. Oh, are you full as well? Yeah, okay. So when do we unlock the incineration plants? 7,500 people. I think, I was going to say we can survive. I don't think we can, actually. So let's throw a recycling center out there. We'll throw it out there. We'll hope for the best. We'll see what happens, and we'll let the new neighborhood build up. This seems like a good start. I'm gonna be honest. It seems like we're making good progress. I mean, they're happy. We've got over half of the plaza buildings already, so I'm enjoying this. This seems, I see this as an absolute win. I don't know if Avengers Endgame references still fly this late in 2019, but I see this as an absolute win.